Hey guys, still continue on with Travolta Month. September's longer than I thought. Anyway, apparently I decided I'm not done yet talking about Pulp Fiction. And while this may not have a whole lot to do with John Travolta, still gonna talk about it because it had Travolta in it. Yeah, loopholes are awesome. Anyway, so the infamous theory dealing with the film Pulp Fiction is that in the briefcase is Marcellus's soul. And like, and I think I've already mentioned that Quentin Tarantino does not want to confirm or deny any fan theories about his films because he likes what these theories come up with. But he has stated that when it comes to what's literally in the box, it's a flashlight and a piece of string, I think. Either way, he's pretty much let this theory exist, more or less, because he thinks it's fun that fans like to talk about this. But let's try to see if we can figure out if this theory is actually true. So, there's really not a whole lot to go on in the film. I mean, people like to point out to the fact that there's a band-aid on the back of Marcellus's head. But it's and people like to say that that's where his soul got pulled out from. But the actor has gone on to say that he cut himself shaving, so he had to put a band-aid back there. But fans like to point out to that little stuff. But what's there in any of the other Quentin Tarantino films that might suggest this theory might be true? Because there's another theory that says all Quentin Tarantino films are tied together. Well, let's see. Reservoir Dogs was a crime film. Nothing really too much there. There's Django Unchained. Nothing really supernatural there. Inglorious Bastards. Nothing really supernatural there, not that I can think of at least. It's kind of hard to figure out whether or not a theory based on something supernatural is plausible in a director's filmography that's really more focused in a grounded reality. Although I suppose we could look at Kill Bill, because that actually might have the answer. For those of you who don't know, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2 tells the story of a former assassin, a woman, played by Uma Thurman, who goes after her old boss and leader, Bill, because they pretty much tried to take her out on her wedding day. Now, there's really nothing too supernatural in either of these two films, but they have displayed some martial arts skills and moves that honestly don't really make a whole lot of scientific sense. Maybe they do, but they just seem kind of comic booky. And Bill does talk about Superman a little bit, so comic book connection. Either way, it does seem like some of the more out there stuff, like a martial arts move that can kill you if you walk 5 steps afterwards, can exist, then maybe there's a chance that the devil is actually real and you can get a soul back from the devil somehow. So, this is kind of like all over the place, but basically, if you look at the rest of Quentin Tarantino's filmography, there's really nothing that really screams that really is, this is a reality where Vince and Jules go and get Marcellus' soul, but there is a possibility that that is actually true. I know this doesn't really seem really definitive, but personally, I kind of like to think that it is Marcellus' soul. Shut up. I like the theory. It's a really creative way of looking at the movie, adding a layer of depth and lore to it that kind of interesting to think about. Basically, this is just me trying to get out of the video because I'm still trying to figure out what my next Travolta film video will be. Anyway, I guess this is really it for me today. So, Dr. Cinema, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time. Man, I'm tired.